Hi, my name is Bibek Adhikari. I am an English instructor. In today's class, we are going to solve the grammar portion of Unit 6, that is, causative verbs. So, let's begin. Right, we'll start by studying the different kind of causative verbs. In this class, we'll study 5 different kinds of causative verbs. They are get, have, make, let, and finally help. Right? So before doing that, let us ask ourselves a question. What are causative verbs? So let's ask this what question? What are causative verbs? Causative verbs, in English grammar, a causative verb is a verb that is used to indicate that some person or thing makes or sometimes helps to make something happen. So basically it's a verb. Needless to say, it's a verb. It's a verb used to indicate that some person or thing makes or helps to make something happen. Sounds complex? Well, it does sound complex a bit, but it is not, believe me. So it's a verb. Needless to say, I'm repeating it once again. Causative verb is a verb used to indicate that some person, remember this, some person, we call this person an agent, some person or thing, we call this no agent, no agent. So used to indicate that some person or thing makes or helps to make something happen. So someone is doing something and something is happening, right? Or something makes something happen. Sounds very complex, but it is not. Examples of causative verbs include make, cause, allow, help, have, enable, keep, hold, let, force, and require. So many examples are there. In this class, we'll only study the 5, aforementioned these 5 examples. Let us now start by learning the causative verb number 1. Causative verb number 1. And what's the number 1 causative verb? It is have or get something done. Have or get something done. This means that someone does something for you because you pay or ask them to do it. But you don't say who this person is. For example, you're going to use have or get, right? And you would write something here, have, get something done. Finally what? Finally done. Have or get something done. So this is the first causative verb that we will study. It's called have or get something done. Like, I get my hair cut. Get something done. I have my house painted. Have something done. So let's write a few examples. The first one is he had, or it could be he got his hair. He got his hair what? Cut. He got his hair trimmed. He got his hair cut. He had his hair cut. I had, or I got the leak in the roof fixed. I got something done. Right? So this is it. The first causative verb number 1. Have, get something done. He had his hair cut. I got the leak in the roof fixed. So this is always going to be past participle, often known as VIII in traditional grammar. Now let's go to causative verb number 2. Pretty easy, right? Let's go to causative verb number 2. What is causative verb number 2? It is have someone do something. Have someone do something. And what is that? We'll know about it. Have someone do something. It could be something like this. Have someone do something. Pretty easy. Have someone do something. Let's write some example. I'll have my brother fix the TV. I'll have my brother fix the TV. He had the handyman repair the roof. He had the handyman repair the roof. So this means that someone does something for you because you pay or ask them to do it, but you also say who this person is. In the first causative verb, remember in the causative verb number 1, we did not say who the person was. We said something like, I had my hair cut. So we did not mention the person. But now in causative verb number 2, we mention the someone because it is have someone do it. What is it? It is have someone do it. So we need to mention who that someone is, like we have done here. I'll have my brother. So my brother is someone. Do something. So do what? Fix the TV. He had the handyman do something. Do what? Repair the roof. Oftentimes we use the base verb, also known as V1 in traditional grammar. Pretty easy, right? Let's go to the rule number 3. Or causative verb number 3. Causative verb number 3. Causative verb number 3. So what's causative verb number 3? It's pretty easy. So let me write this for you. Get someone to do something. Get someone to do something. And how would you write something like this? Get, we need someone, yes, get someone to do something. Get someone to do something. Let's write some examples. I got my kids to go to bed. I finally got my kids to go to bed. Kevin got his wife. This seems like a complete sentence, but it is not. Kevin got his wife. It is a complete sentence, but we are talking causative verb. Kevin got his wife to cook dinner. Kevin got his wife to cook dinner. Let's revise. Get someone. So there should be someone. Get someone to do something. Like I got my kids to go to bed. Kevin got his wife to cook dinner. I can never get your sisters to stop fighting. Can you ever get your brothers to take an adventure? To take me on an adventure, right? So this means someone does something for you because you persuade. What do? You persuade. Something called persuasion. You are saying please and you are requesting. You encourage people. You tell them that you would like them to do something. That's persuading. So because you persuaded, they are doing this. So this construction feels less neutral than the previous one. So this is the causative verb number 3. Get someone to do something. This is the simple to infinitive, also known as to plus base verb, a V1 in traditional grammar. Now let's go to causative verb number 4. Causative verb number 4. What is it? It is make someone do something. Make someone do something. Let me write the structure for you. Make someone do something. So let's write some examples. Pretty easy. Don't make Sarah cry. Be a good child. Don't make her cry. You make your hands move. You make your hands move. The teacher made Peter work hard. Why do you make your parents worry so much about you? So this means that you force someone or something to do something for you, right? This is about forcing someone. Forcing someone to do something forcing someone or something to do something for you. Like you're forcing someone here. Look, you're forcing someone. Don't make Sarah cry. Don't force Sarah cry. You make your hands move. Force your hands to move. The teacher made Peter work hard, so the teacher forced Peter to work hard. It is forcing someone, causative number 4. Causative number 3 was persuading someone. That's why it was more neutral compared to others, right? It had got this 2 plus infinitive structure, 2 plus base verb, 2 infinitive structure, right? But now it only has a V1, also known as the base verb in traditional grammar, right? This structure has a V1 because we are forcing someone to do something. Like I am forcing Sarah to write her homework. Like don't force Sarah work so hard, not to work so hard, right? This was causative number 4. Now let's go to causative number 5. Causative verb number 5. What is the rule? Let someone or something do something. Let someone or something do something. So let me write the structure. Let someone or something do something. This is the structure. Let someone or something do something. So let me write some examples. She let the kids, she let the kids what? She let the kids stay up past midnight. She let the kids stay up past midnight. Let me write one more example. I let the chicken burn in the oven. Burn in the oven, right? So this is causative number 5. Let someone or something. Let someone or something. Look here, someone or something do something. That means it is V1, the base verb again. She let the kids stay up past midnight. I let the chicken burn in the oven. Other examples could be, why did he let this happen? Let me go. The easiest example of this causative verb is let me go. Let me go. Let someone do something. Let someone do something. Let me go. So this means that you allow, give permission to do something, someone to do something, or you allow something to happen. So this is all about allowing something to happen. What is it all about? It is about allowing something to happen. Remember, causative number 4 was about making someone happen. Causative number 3 was persuading, like get someone to do something. Causative number 5 is all about allowing someone. Now let's go to causative, the last causative that we'll study in this class. It's called causative number 6. Causative verb number 6. The structure is help someone, to is optional, to do something. Help someone to do something. Let me write the structure. What's the structure? Here it is, very easy. Help someone to do something. Let me write some examples. Help someone do something. Milk can help who? You. Someone is you. Milk can help you fall asleep. Let me write another structure. Could you help whom? Help me. Could you help me carry my bags? Could you help me carry my bags? Another question. So this was causative number 6. Pretty easy. Help someone, right? We need someone. Help someone to do something. To is optional. That's why I kept it inside brackets, inside parentheses, The structure is help someone to do something. Milk can help you is someone, fall asleep. Could you help me carry my bags? Other examples could be, I don't see how this helps them understand the lesson. Can computer games help the kids learn? So that can be another question. Another example, I mean. Now let's solve some questions from the book. Let us first understand causative verbs, all of these types, by using an example. I mean, different examples, not just one. Ambika had the roof repaired. Or we could say something like, Ambika had Deepak repair the roof. Ambika had Deepak repair the roof. Or it could be, Ambika made Deepak repair the roof. Or where another example is, Ambika got Deepak to repair the roof. Final example could be, Ambika got the roof repaired. Got or had can be used interchangeably, right? So the situation is, the roof of Ambika's house was damaged in a storm. So she arranged for, Deepak repair it. She didn't repair it herself. This can be expressed in 5 different ways. And what are they? The first one is, Ambika had the roof repaired. Second is, Ambika got the roof repaired. Third is Ambika had Deepak repair the roof. Here's Deepak, by the way. Number 4, Ambika made Deepak repair the roof. Number 5, Ambika got Deepak repair the roof. So this Deepak, he is the agent because he did something. So that's why he's called agent. In the first 2 examples, there is no agent. But in the latter 3 examples, there is the agent, Deepak. So if we arrange for somebody else to do something, we use causative verbs like have, get, and make. I guess you know that because we just studied about 6 different kinds of causative verbs, right? So the same thing can be, retold in 5 or 6 different ways. 5 different ways, I mean. That is why causative verbs are so interesting to study, right? Right, let me give you some questions for practice. You will solve these questions as we go on studying the causative verbs. Number first, Ramita had a daughter, blank space, milk the cow. Ramita had her daughter milk the cow. So what's the answer? You need to supply the correct answer. Let me write some more questions. Anish made me blank space laugh. Let me write some more. Number 6. Sudhakar got his passport dash examined. Let me write some more questions. Number D. Deepen had his clothes blank space wash. Another example. Number E. Yadav is having his house blank space paint. Yadav is having his house blank space paint. So let's solve these 5 different questions. Here we are from the first one. Ramita had her daughter. So her daughter is the agent. Had plus agent. So we use V1. Ramita had her daughter milk the cow. Anish made me. Me is the agent or someone. So made plus agent, laugh. Anish made me laugh. Sudhakar got his passport. So no agent. Got plus no agent, V3, past participle. Examined. Sudhakar got his passport. Examined. Number B and number C are also done. Now let's go to number D and number E. Number D. Deepan had his clothes. Had his clothes. No agent. There's no living person here, so no agent. We use V3. Washed. Deepan has his clothes washed. Number E. Yadav is having his house. No agent again. So it is painted. Pretty easy, right? Yadav is having his house painted. So what's the golden rule? What's the general rule? So let's summarize. Summary of the rules. Let's summarize the rules. Pretty easy, let me tell you. Has, make, get. Has plus make plus get plus no agent. Simply V3. Another rule. Has and make, yes, agent. Simply V1. Final rule. Get plus yes, agent. Simply 2 plus V1. Can you memorize this? Can you remember this? This is the basic rule of causative verbs. Summary of the rules, right? Has, make, get. No agent. Simply V3, past participle. Has, make, yes, agent. V1. Get, yes, agent. 2 plus V1. There's an exception to this rule, right? Whenever we use make in passive voice, simply as made, we use 2 plus V1. Like I was made to dance in the class, not I was made dance. I was made to dance in the class. So this is the exception. Grammar is full of exceptions. Grammar is a science that is full of exceptions. So this is the exception that we have. Please memorize this rule. It's pretty easy. Right now, let me give you some questions as a homework. You need to do your homework. I'm going to give you some questions as your homework. The first one is Sabitri, blank space, Yogesh, repair the house. Sabitri, blank space, Yogesh, repair the house. Another question, number B. Anish, blank space, me, laugh. It is similar to the one we did. Okay, last question, number C for now. Because, blank space, his house, decorated. Whenever you are solving any questions of causative verbs, your first aim is to find out whether there is an agent or no agent. So find out if the question is yes agent or no agent. So let me help you on this. You should get familiar with the ways of solving the questions that are related to causative verbs, because causative verbs can be very tricky at times. It's not like other kind of grammar exercises, right? It can get very tricky. Often, even the best of grammarians, they get confused with the proper use of causative verbs. So let me help you with this. First, you need to find whether there is an agent or not in the question. So let's start with the first one. Sabitri, something blank space. We're not going to care about the blank space right now. We only care about whether there is an agent or not. Okay, Sabitri, blank space, Yogesh, repair the house. So yes, Yogesh is the agent. Yes, agent. Anish made me laugh. Me is the agent. Yes, agent. Because his house decorated. No person, no agent. Let us now look at the verbs, because only from the verbs we get to determine what kinds of causative verbs we are going to use, correct? Let's look at the verb. V1, V1, V3. Now you decide. I've given you the rules. So review the rules and decide what kind of causative verb you're going to use in each of these three distinct sentences. Correct? With this, we have come to end of today's class. If you have any questions or suggestions regarding this video series, do write us at learning@deerwalk.edu.np. Thank you.